Okay, we're officially starting our group chat tonight, and we have special presentation from a couple of our top guys in the group here. Luke just hit $48,000 for the last 31 days on eBay, so he's going to show a little bit about how he does his Craigslist ads, and he's got about 120 Craigslist ads up right now, so he's going to give you guys some pointers on how to get to that. And then Aaron has got a presentation. Aaron does regularly over 30,000 a month, and he's going to show you. What are you going to show him tonight, Aaron? What was your presentation on?
Oh, I got it on the slide. Let's see. An advanced sales strategy you can use over the phone and through text to get more people to agree to your offers without changing anything else. The 4 personality types and how to interact with each people so you build instant rapport with everyone. And 2 ways to build deep rapport with people through texting without them knowing what you're doing.
Okay, good. I like that. Excellent. Okay. So really quick, while Luke gets ready, we're going to have Luke do it, and then Aaron, we're going to start off with the basics before we get started, though. So let's do a few appraisal drills to get started, because quick pop quiz, what are the 3 things you guys need to do to hit 10,000 a month and be a phone flipping superstar? Do you guys know what it is? Let's see who can do it the fastest. What are the 3 things? Oh, Logan did it really fast. 30 seconds or less appraisals, negotiate on your terms, and kick-ass ad copies. Nice. I like it. You guys are getting faster and faster at that. So 30-second appraisals, be able to negotiate on your terms, not theirs, and write good ad copy. Today, you're going to learn some seriously good ad copy from Mr. Luke, and Aaron's going to teach you how to negotiate on your terms, not theirs. And right now, I'm going to drill you guys on appraisals. So let's start off with some of the items I just recently sold. Today, as a matter of fact, just listed $6,000 worth of stuff today on my eBay store. And let's see. Let's do, I'm going to throw you for a loop today. Let's do a Sony PSP model PSP-3001. What would you pay for it, and how much would it sell for? This is a special one for you guys. Okay, PSP-3001. What is it going to sell for on eBay, and how much would you pay for it? Garrett says sells for 55, buy for 10. Can you hand me the bag of stuff over there? Yeah. Nice. Okay, only 3 people got it in 30 seconds or less so far, and nobody's gotten it right yet. Josh says buy for 10, sell for 55. Jose says 10, sell for 50. Logan says buy for 45 pounds, buy for 8 pounds, sell for 45. Let's see. Grant says sell for 50, buy for 10. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people. Now there's 56 people in this group chat. 16 people only answered it in 30 seconds or less. You guys got to speed up those appraisals. If you don't do an appraisal in 30 seconds or less accurately, you're going to lose 50% of your deals. I don't care how smooth you are, right? No matter how good of a talker you are, if you can't get a basic appraisal right, you're not closing any deals. You're not going to close the deals that you want or make good money. So let's practice. Let's go over what that would sell for, what we actually sold it for, and what I actually paid for it. So there it is right here, Sony PSP. Sold for $59.95 is what we actually sold it for. There it is right here. And we paid $5. $5. So sold for 60, we paid 5. Someone's saying it's choppy. Is it still choppy? Is it good, guys, or no? Okay, it's not. All right, good. Okay, so I know you guys were saying 10, but you know what? On an item like that, if it's selling for, like, say $59, you pay 10. You know, that might, I have to pay $6 for shipping on that because it's a little bigger. It's not like a phone, so I might have to ship it priority. And then eBay fees is $5, so my cost is like now $46. And if I pay 10, I'm only making $36. You know, so I really want to only pay like $5 for that and get and make like a $41 profit at least on that. All right, so let's do another one really quick. Let's do okay, let's do this one. iPhone 6s, 32 gigabytes, brand new in the box. brand new in the box. What's it going to sell for, and what are we going to pay for it?
Hey, what carrier?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Verizon. It's Verizon. It's brand new in the box. It's not sealed, though. It's new with the plastic, but it's not sealed. New with the plastic, and it's not sealed. Verizon. iPhone 6s, 32 gigabytes. Garrett says sell for $380, buy for $200. The clock's ticking, guys. You get 20 seconds. Yeb says sell for $370, buy for $180. Craig says sell for $350, buy for $180. Josh says sell for $360, buy for $175. Jonathan says 350, 210. All right, guys, 30 seconds is up. 30 seconds is up. So you got to keep practicing this. Guys, look, if you're one of the ones that's not getting this in 30 seconds, let me recommend what to do. I think you need to get a lot more leads coming in. So even if you have to put an ad up on Facebook Marketplace, and even if the leads aren't the best quality, just put an ad up in the place where you're going to get tons of leads coming in and get people calling you and get practice. You've got to get practice, accurate practice making deals with people. Or find someone in this group you can at least practice for like an hour or something like that on this. But you've got to get good at these appraisals or you're going to miss out on a lot of deals. So Tiffany was actually pretty close there. A lot of you guys were very high on your offer. The market dipped, and you might not have realized that. So we actually sold 2 of these at once. We had 2 listed. We sold it for $340, $339.95 is what we got for it. And we paid $130. You can see right there, $130 for these brand new in the box. So, I mean, that's a nice juicy profit margin right there. That's if it's sold for $340 each and we only paid $130, then that's $170 profit per phone. So that's $340 made just from that one sale right there. Okay. Someone says they're using Verizon bad ESN. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not selling Verizon as bad ESN. I don't know who keeps starting this, but I just don't do it. I haven't gotten a return yet on a bad ESN Verizon. So anyways, I don't know. People in the group are always saying, oh, what's the deal with Verizon? I haven't changed it. I never said anything was different. Other people have for some reason. I'm still buying Verizon as clean ESN and AT&T is clean ESN. Hasn't changed. Never changed. It's right there in the group, in the FAQ. If you guys go to the group, guys, if you're ever asking questions, right there, eBay phone selling course members only group, there's a FAQ that answers all these questions right there for you, okay? If someone says something different than the FAQ, then I'm sorry, they're wrong. They're just, I mean, this is the way it's, until like I noticed there's definitely a correlation of bad ESN Verizon's coming in. I'm going to stick to this. Now, I mean, you don't have to listen to me, but you paid me $1,000 for the course. So, you know, it's up to you. Anyways. All right. Let's see. Do we need to do another appraisal drill or do you guys want to move on? Move on. Okay. All right. Here we go. So, Luke, are you ready? Do you want to get going or no? Nope.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I mean, if Aaron wanted to go first, he could, but probably 5 minutes, and then I'm good to go. So
okay, sounds good. Yeah, we'll get Aaron to go first, and then you can follow it up if you want. That sounds good.
Sounds awesome.
All right, Aaron, you want to go ahead and do your thing?
All right, yep, let's go. All right, so just give me a sec. This is just going to be a PowerPoint presentation, just like what we did last week. Let's see. All right. Can you guys see the welcome screen?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, and you guys can hear me all right? All right. So, so hopefully this is kind of a follow-up to what we did last week, and you guys can go watch the recording if you guys didn't see it. It was kind of about ads, and obviously Luke is going to cover some of the ads as well. What I want to go over with you guys today is I want to kind of go over a couple different things I think might help you guys out. In this presentation, you will learn one advanced sales strategy you can use over the phone and through text to get more people to agree to your offers without changing anything else you're doing. It's one tactic that will boost your sales, as you'll see. Then we're going to go over the 4 different personality types and how to interact with each of these people to build instant rapport. And this is good. This is important because if you are communicating with someone in a way that kind of turns them off, you can lose some people because they kind of just might not want to deal with you. Some people will, but some people you will turn off. And then there's 2 ways to build deep rapport with people through text without them knowing what you're doing. So who am I and why should you care? This probably looks similar to last week's slides, but I'm going to just go over this real quickly in about 30 seconds. Like Dave said, I consistently do about $30,000 a month in sales on eBay, which comes out to about $10,000 a month. I do over $100,000 in sales. I'm doing over $100,000 now in profit every year on eBay. I work about 35-ish hours a week. And me and Luke, we do side coaching. I've had 50 people in Dave's program get one of my programs, and they're having success too. I don't say this to you guys to brag, but to share with you that what I do works, and what I'm going to share with you guys works that is structured in a way to help you guys get quick success. I've actually gone through some trainings that have taught me different ways to teach, so hopefully we all have breakthroughs here. Something I want to kind of go over real quickly is it's not your fault if you don't know this stuff. So I see some people, they come into this program and they kind of get upset that they're not having success right away. The things that we teach, that me, Dave, and Luke teaches, they don't teach this stuff in school. So I just want to make sure that if you're not having the success you want right away, you don't feel overwhelmed or pissed off. I've read books and gone to seminars and gone to trainings. You hear Dave all the time talk about how he reads books. We get this information and then we apply it to what we're doing here. We all start off as babies, right? When we were all babies, there wasn't someone walking around stamping the baby's bottoms with, you know, this is a salesperson, this is a gymnast. You can learn anything and you can make a living flipping phones as long as you stick with this, you do the right things, and over time you consistently level up and improve. So I want to ask you guys a question real quick. What would you guys rather have? And just tell me in the chat, just so I could see. Would you guys rather have a penny that doubles every day for 30 days or $1 million? Let me open the chat. Let's see. People said Penny, Scott Penny, Steve Penny, Grant Penny, Penny the double. Oh, you guys are pretty smart. I don't really know. Honest answer, Garrett. Penny, digital phones, penny. A penny because it grows and compounds. Michelle has it. She's absolutely right. So what happens, guys, is the penny compounds, and, well, that's basically it. So this is a breakdown of it. Day 1, you have 1 penny. Day 2, you have 2 pennies. Day 3, you have 4 pennies. And if you look at the bottom, guys, on day 15, you have, let me move it. I don't know if you guys see that or not. But on day 15, you guys at $163. So we're halfway through the 30 days, and you're only at $163. But the $1 million, you might be thinking, looks pretty good. On day 30, though, we are at over $5 million. So this is what happens. If you look at this chart, the penny's multiplying. It's warming up. It's improving. It's growing. It's compounding. And it's only after the penny sticks with this over an extended period of time that it reaches a threshold and it shoots to the moon. So the point I'm trying to make here, guys, is if you join this program, some people have success right away. Some people it takes time, but as long as you stay with phone flipping, you get a little bit better every day. You try stuff. It doesn't work. You try it again. You learn new trainings. You come to these trainings. You watch Dave's videos, guys. I've watched Dave's videos multiple times. I watch Dave on YouTube. I stalk Dave a little bit. You will be like that penny. You will be like that penny that doubles every day, and all of a sudden you'll notice your business skyrocketing because you stuck with everything long enough and became what is known as the unconscious competent. Someone who just does everything they need to do to win because they stayed with this long enough and they were able to put the pieces of the puzzle together. So don't be like the guy at the bottom. You need to stay with it till you win. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. I try to do some mindset stuff in the beginning because I think that might benefit some people because I listen to mindset stuff all the time where I'm at now. So let's go over one advanced sales strategy you can use over the phone or through texting to get people to agree to your offers and get people to say yes. This is called the tie-down question. Craig probably knows this because he was a car dealer. He ran a car dealership for 15 years. You want to make people say yes. So when people get in a certain state, which is just a mood, it's easier for them to stay in that state or mood. So I want you guys, let me know in the chat if this has ever happened to you. If you've been in a situation where you were laughing and something was really funny and then you were just like cracking up a whole bunch. And then someone said something that maybe was not that funny, but because you were in a funny state, what they said became funny. Just type a 2 in the chat for me if you've ever had an experience like that. Timothy says yes, a 2 from Logan, 2 from Grant, 2 from Christopher, Craig, 2, Scott, Alex, Josh, 2, Mike, 2. All right, so what happened is when you're in that mindset of funny, you see everything through that mindset of funny. I'm actually going to explain this deeper in a sec and show you how this relates to sales. Now, I want to ask you guys another question. Have you guys ever just been like super pissed off about something? You were mad, you were angry, and the more you thought about how pissed off you were, the more pissed off you got. In that situation, someone might have said something funny to you that normally you would laugh at, but because you were pissed off, you heard the funny thing through the emotion of being pissed off and you didn't laugh. Give me a 3 if that's ever happened to you in the chat. I just want to see if you guys can relate. 3, 3, 3. Josh says 3. Lots of 3s. Christopher, Steve, Alex, Diana, Michael, Michelle, Tim, Chris. Oh, Chris said a lot of 3s. All right. When someone is in a state, they see everything through that state. People interpret everything happening outside of them through how they feel inside. When I was in car sales, the car manager tells me that I should get the customer to say yes 24 times before you make an offer. Because, guys, if you can get someone to say yes a lot through the conversation, they are more likely to say yes to the final statement, your offer, because you got them in a state of saying yes and agreeing to you. Give me a 1 in the chat if that kind of makes sense. I just kind of want to make sure we're all on the same page. I love it. Bunch of 1s. All right, Scott, Amit, Yev, Christopher, 24, yes. Ulysses. All right, fantastic. This is known as the tie-down question. It's a question you ask that forces the customer to say yes at the end of the question. You can do this a few ways, can't you? I just did it right there, didn't I? You just heard it again, right? It's pretty cool, isn't it? You put a certain ending at the end of a statement to get people to say yes. So here are a handful of the endings you can put. Doesn't that make sense? Does that work? Understand, got it. Don't you agree? How does that sound? Agreed, sounds good. I'm actually going to give you a list of like 26 of these at the end. I understand your iPhone 7 is a great phone. However, the iPhone X is killing prices on what we're paying for 7s. Doesn't that make sense? I tell you what, how about we meet in the middle at $275? Sound good? So do me a favor, guys, in the chat, write a question that would be a tie-down question. And it doesn't even have to necessarily relate to phone flipping. I just kind of want to make sure you guys see it because once you understand the essence of how a tie-down question works, you can use it in every area of your life. Nice day out, isn't it? Beautiful. Fantastic, Josh. Would you like me to come now or later? That's actually an alternate advanced question because either option they choose is moving them forward to the yes. But that's still fantastic. You understand that I don't need to make, you understand that I need to make a little profit. That's good. I might say you understand that you need to make a little profit. Don't you? Question mark or something like that. Now, the way that question's structured, I might not say, but overall, that's a good example of a tie-down question. Model number on the back, A4, sound right? Aaron, let's see, gives great value. Aaron gives great value. Don't you agree? That might be good. What if they won't say no to the tie-down question because the tie-down question is structured in a way to where you're not directly conflicting with an idea they have in their mind. And I will show you, let me just kind of move forward with this. So I like to use them before I make offers in certain situations. This is a little trick, guys. You don't need to use tie-down questions all the time, but in certain situations, it helps tremendously. So maybe I make the offer, and they reject it, and then if the convo continues too long to where the conversation stalled, before I move on and make the offer again, I will ask them another tie-down question, something along the lines of this. Okay, and you said it's in great condition, right? Yeah, it's in great condition. Okay, great. I can give you $210 for it. All right? So sometimes I ask the tie-down question to a question they already answered. I just want them to say yes before I make another offer. If I have an appointment, let's say set for the next day, I contact them the next day and I say, all right, I'm getting ready to head your way. We're meeting at the McDonald's on 4th and 2nd Street. Right? With a question mark? I already know where we're meeting. I have it written down in my calendar, but I say it just because, you know, it's a day later. I just want to get them to say yes. I wish I could give you guys an exact blueprint of when to use this, but you just have to start doing this and you will get a feel, an instinct of when you should use it and when you shouldn't use it. Now I kind of get a feeling inside and it's like, all right, the conversation's kind of stalled. We've been going back and forth too much. Time for a tie-down question before I make another offer. Let's see. So you don't want to say a billion of these guys. It's just something you want to use sparingly a couple times in the convo. When I used to, a lot of you guys know I only close deals through texting now. I just follow the script. But when I was talking on the phone, I would use this pretty much every time before I made an offer. So you're talking to someone on the phone. You figure out everything they have. And then when I was appraising it, I would say a tie-down question to A, it gives you more time to appraise the item so you don't come across as a professional that doesn't know what they're doing, or maybe you just need more time. And B, it gets them to say yes. So I'd say, so as I'm appraising it, after I get everything, I'd say, and you said it was with T-Mobile, right? Yeah, all right, that sounds good. I can give you $100 for it or whatever it is. If you go back and watch some of the replays in the past with me and David, I think I did this before I'd make an offer. I like to get them to say yes before I make the offer. Give me a 1 if this kind of makes sense. I try to give you some examples where hopefully this is all kind of clicking. I know you guys are kind of the serious students if you're here watching this or watching a replay, so it's my goal to deliver lots of value to you guys. Okay, cool. All right, so now let's move on to the next part of it. I want to share with you guys how to build deep rapport with every lead instantly.
Hey, Aaron, just really quick, because I want to make sure we fit everything in, and then so I can also have a session during this. How much long do you think you got?
I got about 20 minutes, but we could just cut it right here, and we could do this later if you'd like.
I don't think we can do another 20 minutes on this just yet. It's good stuff. It's definitely solid. But I got to make sure I fit in Luke for the ads because I promised everybody that. And then I just want to do a general question because we have a lot of new people on this, and I don't want to overwhelm them with too advanced stuff too. So far, if that makes sense. So for the guys that have been doing this a while, this is definitely awesome, and I'm sure they're getting a ton of value. Can you do like 5 more minutes, or do you need the full 20 for it?
I prefer the full 20, but maybe we could do it next time and break it down in chunks.
Michael says, let him go, let him go. All right, so you guys, I mean, you don't want to see about how to do the Craigslist ads, or do you want to continue doing this stuff? Tell you what, why don't we do this? I think we should split it up, Aaron, and why don't you do the second half of this next week, so that way you'll have some material for next week too. Does that sound good?
That's perfect.
Okay. All right, cool. And if you guys want to reach out to Aaron a little more, you can always just talk to him. He'll help you out. And go ahead. I'll let you finish up and talk about it.
All right, cool. So I'll just finish it up here, guys. The next part's real good, but yeah, we'll go with no problem. So if you guys go to this website, what I want to get you guys real good at tie-down questions. This will take me 3 minutes, Dave, and then I'll be done.
Okay.
So if you go to this website here, let me see if I can pull it up for you. You got to type in the www first. www.phoneflippingforfreedom.com/tie-down. You guys give me 1 sec. I'll pull it up here. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I created a downloadable template of like 26 tie-down questions for you guys. And what you guys can do, tie down. Yeah, maybe that's not my website, www.phoneflippingforfreedom.tie-down. So you can click this right here. You can literally print this out, and you can keep this next to your computer. So when you're making offers on people, you can have a list of the different tie-down question ends to use. My challenge would be to use 3 tie-down questions a day to get good at it. So when you're appraising or when you're out and about, right? You know, if if you want to go to the restaurant and you're talking to your significant other, say, how about we go to Olive Garden? Oh, I don't like Olive Garden. Oh, you love Olive Garden. Remember last time we went there? I think it'll be fun. So does that sound good? Question mark. If you use it throughout your life, you'll start to get good at it, and it becomes ingrained in your body, and you'll be able to use it when you're out and about. And if you guys got value from this, I have a whole section here of free videos of about a dozen different videos. You guys are more than welcome to watch on my website that just cover different topics when it comes to flipping phones and going out there and winning and kicking butt. All right, Dave, that's what I got. Back to you.
Awesome. Great job, Aaron. Fantastic. And I'm sorry to cut you short on that. But I think we'll make that for next week, and that will be another awesome group chat to look forward to for everybody. So thank you very much, Aaron. Appreciate it.
Sounds good.
Great job. Okay, Luke, you ready?
Hey, yeah, I think I'm good to go here. So.
Okay, awesome.
Cool.
Also, just really quick before you go, Luke, I just want to mention there are a lot of new people that are on the chat here tonight. If any of this stuff is like stuff that's like, whoa, I don't get, I haven't even started buying a phone yet.
Sure.
Don't worry, we're going to go into some of the basic stuff, and Luke is actually going to help you with some basics right now. The Craigslist stuff, kind of basic / advanced. So if you don't know what you're doing as far as placing ads, he's going to help you right now, and then I'm going to go into a little bit more like custom help after Luke goes, and we'll take some people that are having some struggles, and I'll answer some regular custom questions for you, okay? I got to mute. That's not you, Luke, is it? There's like an echo. Let me just mute everybody, and then I'm going to unmute you. Yeah, wait. Check. Hello, test. No, I guess it is Luke.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, when I talk, it's coming out of yours, but I'll let you speak anyways now.
I apologize, Dave.
No, it's okay. You're talking now, so go ahead.
All right. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? So just wanted to give you a little introduction. For those of you who don't know me, I am Dave's very first student. When I came around, basically the course kind of created as is. I was the crash dummy, but the crash dummy did very well. Dave did a great job, building the course along as we went. So why you guys should probably take into consideration what I have to say. I do a steady 25 to 30,000 a month, and I live in a town with only 13,000 people. It's Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. You can go Google it, call my bluff. Last month, I hit $48,000 in sales for 31 days. I pushed myself. I basically had no life. I didn't even get my mail actually for like a week because I was just so busy. So I did nothing but respond to leads and go get them. And then my phones are piling up on my desk. In fact, you might be able to see this, but I've got a pile sitting there that I actually only listed like 4 or 5 days during the month just to, organize everything and just keep stuff going. So here's what I wanted to do for you guys. So a ton of you guys, Facebook Marketplace is a totally awesome thing. You can get tons of leads, but it's super annoying because Mark Zuckerberg is like, haha, I don't want anybody advertising in Marketplace. So he's like, I'm going to flag your ads. So it gets super old, right? We're all sick of it. So why I figured out Craigslist was because I was sick of getting flagged, banned from Marketplace. I have figured out a way to get around that, but it's like, it's almost every day. It's like, come on, we need something that's streamlined. So what I got prepared for you guys today is I got a quick breakdown of Craigslist. I got customer types that you're going to deal with. And then I also wanted to touch really quick on finance phones because a lot of you guys keep having these issues saying Verizon and even AT&T are coming back with bad ESNs. And I've got 3 things for you guys. These are directly out of my Phone Flip Academy course. These are actually from my course. So for those of you that are signed up, please don't get mad at me. But I just, wanted to let some people in. There's also 2 new things for you guys in here that you guys have not seen yet. This is just done for tonight, and you guys will be getting that too. So let's jump into it. I'm going to share my screen, guys. This is all in a Word document, so it should be super easy to follow for you. So let's see here. All right, so we're going to share screen. Can everybody see this? Just want to make sure we're all on the right page here. If you guys can see it, just type in the chat and kind of let me know that you guys can see it and everything. Okay, great. Okay, so as you can see, it says Phone Flip Academy, the ultimate guide to Craigslist. So number 1 that I got here, guys, super simple. Don't skimp on the title and don't spam. The title of your post is undoubtedly the most important component of your ad. Be clear and keep it simple. and avoid using all caps, exclamation points, or anything that might seem spammy. You want to avoid being ghosted on Craigslist. But also make sure your title is a bit different from your other Craigslist posts, such as I pay cash for smartphones. Don't use paying cash for smartphones on the same account. Craigslist will see this and will ghost or flag your ads often. It's okay to use similar titles when on different accounts, and I've figured this out through trial and error, but never do it on the same account. If you post the same title on the same account, you're going to get flagged or you're going to get ghosted. It's just the way Craigslist algorithms work. So here's a big kicker for you guys, and you guys are going to love this one. So everybody freaks out that, oh man, I could only, activate one Craigslist account every 90 days if I only have one phone number, and let's say your friends and family don't want to help you, or whatever the case may be. So I figured this out. So Craigslist says you need a new phone number every time you make a new account, right? At least that's what they tell us. So I figured out that Craigslist says you can assign that number to another account for 90 days, but that's actually not true. For some reason, you can actually use it again after about 4 to 7 days, as long as you get a bunch of ads going before using it again for another account. So in other words, guys, if you make an account with a number, let the account stay open for about a week and post regular ads, you should be able to use your same personal number again on a new account. This is my personal phone. It's the number everyone has in my coaching, and it has, I think, like 8 Craigslist accounts attached to it, and it never asked me to re-verify. So basically, when you get that accomplished, then you can just go back and renew them every 48 hours for 45 days without needing to verify a phone number. Now, if you guys do run into the issue or you need to activate Craigslist accounts fast, you can get Google Voice. You can use that for one free one, but then you can also use the method that I just told you here. So you'll have your personal number and your Google Voice number, which you should be able to use for unlimited accounts. There's another method that you can also use. It's kind of a desperate measures method, where if you walk into a Best Buy, you could go on your phone, activate your Craigslist account, and send the text to a dummy phone or live demo phone. The Craigslist account only needs the number to verify that, the account is not spam, so it doesn't hurt anything. But I've done that before in the past, before I figured this out. So number 3, delete old ads. It's really, really, really important. Make sure you go to post new ads that you do not go over 4 ads per count. Do not let them expire or let them get flagged, and keep posting new ads. This will flag your entire account for some time, or it'll get ghosted. So don't let your ads sit, guys. Don't let them sit there. If you're posting new ads, always delete an old ad when you post a new ad. So just curious, guys, what I'm going over right now, is this kind of helping you guys? Because I know a lot of people are so sick of Marketplace, and Craigslist seem to be a hit and miss for people. What do you guys think? Okay, awesome. Good. I'm glad you guys, I was hoping that nobody else had figured this out yet, so I'm glad this is all new to you guys. So I do run a ton of ads on Craigslist, and you guys are probably like, why do you do that? So scrolling back up here, when I figured out that you can only post 3 to 4 ads on Craigslist, which is kind of what we've been taught, I came up with a system. And I want to go over here. So this is really important, guys. So my document kind of got out of place here, but I'm going to go back up here. Keep it hot. I post 20 to 30 new ads per day on Craigslist. This helps from getting your Craigslist ads ghosted. It also shows that your account is active on Craigslist to the bots that manage Craigslist, and your accounts do not get ghosted. Sometimes accounts get ghosted because of the fact that they actually sit idle, or they're only being renewed and no new content is being posted. This also goes back to not using the same keywords in your title on the same individual Craigslist account. So here's another big one, guys, that you guys have probably not heard of. So this is called post often, and this is why I post every day. So I know we all think that we should renew our Craigslist ads every single day when we wake up in the morning, right? Well, I found that that's also not true. Well, I took the time to actually completely read Craigslist annoying and ridiculously long rules lists and FAQ. I found in tiny print that Craigslist policy states that the same ad may not be reposted within a 48-hour window. If you do so, your ad will not show within search results, known as ghosting. So when you guys are renewing your ads every day when you wake up or every day at night, as soon as it's letting you renew them, that is why your stuff is getting ghosted. So actually, you should basically renew your ads every 3 days, which is why my ads do not get ghosted or flagged, because I'm following their policy, which isn't very clear unless you read the entire fine print. So that's why I post new ads every day. However, Craigslist does not have any preventative measures in place for someone who posts new ads every day. This is why I post new ads every day. So scrolling down here, guys, this is the kicker where all this comes down to, why I have so many email accounts. So here's how I've got it, guys. So I have 40 emails, and it's because I run them on a rotation. Week 1 rotates emails 1 through 10, week 2, 10 through 20, week 3, 20 through 30, week 4, 30 through 40. So week 1 will get new ads posted on the account through 1 through 10 emails. Well, week 2 and 3 and 4, I'll just click renew. Then week 2, a few days later, we'll get new ads posted. Well, week 1, 3, and 4 will get renewed, and they won't get new ads posted on the account. This keeps everything on a system and a schedule and prevents you from being flagged and gets you maximum Craigslist traffic without having to deal with ghosting, flagging, and monitoring your account every minute of the day and, you know, pulling out your hair like, why am I not getting any ads? What's going on? The other thing I wanted to say is use varied ads to avoid being marked as spam and flagged for removal. It's helpful to use varied ads. Do not use duplicate content. Switch up the title. It's helpful to have multiple variations of your ad ready in advance. Save them in a folder, which will make posting throughout the week very simple and efficient process, which most people on here don't seem to like to post on Craigslist. But if you guys save some templates of your ads in a folder, it will keep you organized. Are you guys finding this useful so far? Because I got one more thing for you guys on Craigslist, and this is huge. All right, awesome. So I'm going to continue on. Sounds like you guys are liking it. That's good. So here's the last kicker for my Craigslist mastermind. And this document, guys, if you guys are wondering about my course, what I offer, my coaching, this document is pulled right from my course. This is what everybody else has been getting. So there is a such thing, guys, as actually tracking your Craigslist hits and results. That's right. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but there's actually a way to track how many people click on your ads. There are many Craigslist tracking services, but the most popular tracking service is Craigslist Ad Tracker, which offers free and premium account options. So you go on here, you follow the instructions, and you can actually post this in your ad, log in at the end of the week, and you can see how many people are clicking your ads. So you'll always know as soon as one of your ads ghosted. What do you guys think of that? Craigslist. That's how it's done. Does that help, guys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Great job, Luke. Fantastic. Really quick, can I ask a fast question? For the people that are wondering this, how do you get the 40 emails?
Okay.
With the phone number, what are you using?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I explained in the basically the first section of my document here, so you can use one number to verify about 8 to 10 Craigslist accounts. You just have to wait basically a week. So you guys aren't going to be able to just boom 40 Craigslist accounts overnight. You guys basically have to wait every time you open a Craigslist account. Now remember, I've been doing this for a long time, so I've had the time. But I've noticed if you guys don't let your Craigslist accounts go idle, it usually doesn't ask you to re-verify the account, as long as you're not spamming or posting a bunch of duplicate stuff on the same exact account. So it's a little bit of a building process, guys.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Luke. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I did have one more thing to go over. You know, I think we could skip the customer personality types if you want. I guess actually,
yeah,
if I could
ask. We got to kind of wrap it up at this point now, because I want to do some stuff for some of the newer people and things like that, Luke. But
yeah,
you know, we can have you do more next week as well. This was fantastic, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Thanks for having me, Dave. And I'm glad you guys found that of value. Like I said, I do offer, you know, coaching one-on-one and stuff. And this is the kind of stuff that my team members are getting with me. You know, I give you guys the advanced stuff and, you know, the stuff you're really having issues with. So, but
yep.
Thanks, Dave. And
cool.
Thanks,
so
everyone.
Just reach out to Luke and Aaron if you guys want any extra special help. Now, I just want to, if you could just stop sharing the screen for 1 second, Luke.
Yep, let me here. Sorry, I'm a little new to Zoom. Let me let me stop. Okay, there we go.
All right, let me fix this now really quick. There we go, back on. Okay, awesome, great stuff, guys. Fantastic job, Luke and Aaron. A quick disclaimer, I just want to let you guys know, I have Luke and Aaron are doing kind of like this extra coaching as a way, we started doing this probably about 4 months ago, and it worked out really well. Some people have liked the extra attention because I'm busy. I'm running 4 companies and doing 7 figures a year online. I'm not able to personally help people as much as I'd like to. So I brought Aaron and Luke on as partners. So I do have to let you know, I do, you know, they are like partners with me. I do make money if you sign up for any of their coaching programs and things of that nature. But for people that have been doing this and you're at like 6, 7, 10,000, you want to get to the next level. That's why these guys are here to help you take you, you know, from there and beyond. So that's fantastic, and great job, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so I want to move on now to a little bit more of the people that are having a hard time. Like, you know, you don't even have a Craigslist ads up because you're struggling or you're not buying any phones. I want to know someone here who's really having a hard time with the phone flipping. Is like really wants to do it, has been trying, watching the videos, but you're not getting results. Who is that? Austin? Okay, Austin, can you unmute yourself?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Okay.
So what's the issue you're having, Austin?
Well, hang on. I'm trying to turn my camera back on. Hi. Okay. So one of the issues is this iPhone I picked up today right here. It's an iPhone 6 Plus. I don't really know how to explain it. I actually checked the IMEI online, and the ESN is clean, everything clean. There's no iCloud lock or anything on it. But when I met the person to pick it up, I took it home. I cannot actually activate it and set it up because half of the LCD or digitizer is broken.
Okay.
So I can't. It won't detect my fingerprint on this side. Anyway, I got it home and I plugged it into my computer, iTunes, try to set it up and stuff like that. And apparently it has an activation lock on it. And I checked the ESN reader or whatever, scanner, again, and it says Find My iPhone is turned on. Is there any way to turn...
If Find My iPhone is turned on, why did you buy the phone?
I'm sorry?
Why did you buy the phone if the Find My iPhone is turned on?
Well, because the person I was dealing with said he would turn it off on his computer or his other iPhone.
Oh, man. I mean, look, I'm going to just teach you guys some business principles that I've learned that's helped me a lot. Sometimes you just shouldn't make mistakes. And I don't mean it as in a bad way to you, Austin, but guys, if you go to the doctor and you're like, doctor, I don't know what's going on. My lungs are hurting here. And the doctor does an x-ray and goes, oh, you have lung cancer. And you say, oh, doc, I don't know. What should I do? Sorry, dude. You shouldn't have smoked. Does that make sense? So guys, sometimes doing the right thing first is more important. You've got to focus on being proactive more than reactive in your business, because if you don't, you're going to have a hard time. And you're in that situation right now, Austin. I can't really help you. So you need to start like paying attention a little bit better and maybe watch the course videos a little bit more, because I mean, that's a pretty basic issue. I mean, it's just, you know, you're supposed to check that phone before you buy it, right?
Yeah.
Why did you pay the cash then, knowing that? Why did
I fucked up?
Yeah.
Don't fuck up anymore. That's all I said. I know that sounds so simple. You're like, Dave, that's what you're really going to tell me. But yeah, seriously, don't buy any phones. Like, all it would have taken is, hey, I can't buy this until you turn the Find My iPhone off. And if the guy said, well, I don't know the password, I can't, then sorry, I can't buy this phone. You should be getting enough deals, Austin, so that you don't have to feel bad about turning those down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
How many deals are you getting every day?
A couple here and there. I haven't really taken it. Well, the thing is, I really need kind of seed money to get the ball really going. And I have a lot of bills and stuff like that, and quite frankly, it's kind of hard. So
How many ads on Craigslist do you have?
3. Well, 4 actually.
Who thinks
right
Austin's going to do well with 3 ads up on Craigslist? So, Austin, why are you trying to see? Like, I don't see. Sometimes this stuff confuses me a little bit. And again, I'm gonna just give you a little tough love. I'm not being hard on you, Austin. I like you. So, but like if I say, okay, here's a car, I want you to drive. You're like, well, wait, first, I got my own wheel. Let's put my wheels on. And they're like square. And I'm like, well, dude, the wheels are already on the car. You're like, yeah, but I want to try my own wheels and see how they work out. I'm like, no, the wheels are already on the car. The car works. It drives. Just go. No, I want to do my own wheels. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Making money is very easy. It's not hard. It's just people make it hard because they complicate things. All the stuff is in the course to follow. How many Craigslist ads do you need, Austin?
30 to 40 every couple of days.
Okay, so you know that. But why would you not do that? Even if you didn't have a lot of money, wouldn't more leads get you better opportunities to buy phones? Like even if you have $10. I mean, I just flipped that PSP for $60. I bought it for $5. You're not going to get those deals though with 3 Craigslist ads. You're just not.
Okay. All right. I understand.
So you gotta see. You need to have more deals coming in, guys. Less deals is not the answer when you don't have a lot of money. More deals is because then you can cherry pick them, right? Even if let's say, how much money you got left? Just be honest, if you don't mind me asking.
How much money do I have left?
Yeah, how much money do you have to your name right now?
Couple hundred.
Okay, you got $200. Dude, you could do a lot. I turned $300 into 38,000 cash in my bank account in 8 months. That's what I started with. It was literally $300. Flip a couple phones for $10 and turn them into 70, and just do that penny flip, just like Aaron said.
Okay, I guess I was just nervous.
Get into action. It's like you got to wake up in the morning, and I don't care what you got to do. Listen to some Tony Robbins. Listen to some motivational stuff. I call it the daily brainwash. Right? If you didn't,
the president? Is your president? He shouldn't be the president. Why? He's a white man. He's good. White man. We love white man.
I don't know what's going on there. Can you unmute yourself again, Austin? I apologize. I don't know what happened with that. Austin?
Yeah. Hi.
Okay. So I call it the daily brainwash. You need to read some books. You need to just watch, because your attitude's going to stink if you don't take your daily brainwash every day, right? And no offense, Austin, but it sounds like your attitude is not 100% where it should be. It sounds like you're not raring to go. You're not like Aaron and Luke are like, yeah, I'm like, you don't wake up in the morning ready to go flip some phones. It sounds like to me. Am I right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You got to get this right, and then you can get the rest right. Or is there something else? I mean, is there another fear that's stopping you?
I guess one of the things is like, let's say I get a ton of leads, on Craigslist and stuff like that. A bunch of people calling me up. I'd hate to turn them all down, except for a few, because
Why?
Because my money is kind of limited right now, and trying to.
Why can't you turn them down?
I don't know. I just don't want to I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm sorry.
Who cares? Who cares? Why if you got to turn them down? Seriously. At the end of the day, do those people feel bad for you if you can't pay your bills, if you're dead broke, Austin?
Touche.
Just lowball them. Just this. Every business has their limitations at points. We all have to deal with them. But if you can't just overcome this little limitation, Austin, you're never going to grow.
Okay.
So you've got to just overcome that mindset thing and just do it. You should actually, the thing that you should always do in business is the thing you're most afraid of. That's how you grow. So what you should do is purposely put ads up and turn down everybody who calls unless you can get a lowball, or just lowball the shit out of it, everyone. Like if it's $100 phone, offer them $10. Okay, and get used to them being pissed off at you, and then pretty soon they won't care anymore. Ty Lopez once, I was at his house, and I know some of you guys don't like Ty Lopez, but he made me a millionaire, so I can't complain about the guy. But anyways, he said one day, he was talking about Kim Kardashian. He says Kim Kardashian, on average, she's got a lot of haters, right? But he said the amount of money that Kim Kardashian makes, she gets paid $15,000 for every hater comment on social media. Could you imagine if you made $15,000 for everybody who get pissed off at you, right? What if I told you right now, for everybody who gets mad, you're going to make $25? Who here would start putting up a whole shitload of ads and making offers just to piss people off? Anybody? How about it was $50 to $100? If you start reframing your brain like that, you're like, oh, man, I want people to hate me. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? There's always going to be people who don't agree with you. Who cares? Don't worry about it. Just do you.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to go post a shitload of ads like you suggested, and see what happens. And hopefully I can make my money back, when I sell it. But It's a little horse shit right there.
What's that?
I said that's kind of a little horse shit right there, to be honest. You know,
What?
it's just the phone, the activation lock, but I guess that's kind of my fault at the same time.
Oh, it sucks. It sucks, man. But just, you know, just
move on.
it is what it is. It's just things are gonna happen. It's just a lesson. Yeah. Okay. Who's next?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I saw someone swearing at me in the message. Not sure if that was serious or not, but anyways, okay. Who else has a real problem and is let's see, who wants some help? Nathan. Nathan needs some help. Nathan, can you unmute yourself?
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. How you doing?
Doing good. Hey, by the way, when I was talking about being booed, guys, look, you're not a bad person for this, because I don't know if I pissed someone off or not, but it doesn't mean if people are getting mad at you, you're a bad person. It's business. You can't be a people pleaser in life, guys. If you're trying to please everybody, you're gonna please nobody, right? You gotta know that no matter how well or how good of a person you are, there's always gonna be people who don't like you. I mean, perfect case right there. I don't know what I did, but someone got mad, it looked like. But anyways, I just wanted to address that. Okay, go ahead, Nathan. Oh, you were kidding. Okay, good. Just making sure. I didn't know who it was. I couldn't tell if you were serious or not. All right, cool. Okay. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Awesome. Go ahead, Nathan.
I'm having a hard time with Craigslist. I mean, I'm doing pretty good with Marketplace and getting leads off of there. I'm doing probably about 50 to 60 leads a day off of Marketplace. Good. The apps, I'm probably doing about another 10, but Craigslist is just, I'm maybe doing 3-4 a week off of Craigslist. And I mean, I've been posting ads. I've got,
how many ads?
And I'm probably doing it all wrong. What's that?
How many ads do you have right now?
On Craigslist, I've got about 15.
Okay.
I really just started doing it hard.
If you don't mind me cutting you off for 1 second, Nathan, just so I go over this with everybody. See, one thing I don't like about Marketplace, guys, is there's also a quality of leads. And we've seen this directly. We have an ad posting service. So if you guys are interested, I can talk more about this. But we have some clients in the group that we post all the Facebook posts and all the Craigslist ads for them, right? And a lot of them don't get tons of calls off the Craigslist, but the calls they do, they're getting all the phones. We got Steven that signed up. He's one of our clients for that ad posting. And Amy's been posting 3-4 Craigslist ads a day on his account for him. He's doing 16,000 this month. And he never hit that ever before. This is his best month ever. And we're doing the ad posting for him. We're not posting in the Marketplace, because the Marketplace, you can get some deals. But one, the profit margins are always lower. And two, it gives you the illusion like you're busy. But there's not a lot of business going on. Does that make sense? Where Craigslist, it seems like you're not getting tons of leads, but you only got 15 Craigslist ads up. It's not effective. Like we have for our stores right now, 65 to 70 Craigslist ads, and we're at 19,000 yesterday, but we listed 6,000 yesterday. So we should be at probably about 22 or 23,000 by tomorrow. And we've got 65 to 70 Craigslist ads up. Our phone doesn't ring off the hook, and we don't work that hard, but we're doing over 20,000 a month. Okay. And Luke, I think, is the same way. He's posting a lot of Craigslist ads. There's a lot of quality business on Craigslist. It's just, you don't get the calls as much as Marketplace. So it doesn't seem like it's as effective. Does that make sense? So What happens is with Marketplace, when you're getting those 50 messages, if there's a couple Craigslist ads calls that are sneaking through that, they're getting kind of watered down by all the Marketplace, and you might be missing those too. So I would try to, just as an experiment, are you getting a lot of phones for Marketplace? Like, how many phones are you buying every week? Like, what are you at for sales-wise right now?
Right now, 5,000 for the month.
Okay, that's pretty decent. Are your profit margins good on those Marketplace?
Yeah. Right now, so far for the month, I'm at 55%.
Okay.
Net.
So you're doing pretty good. So I wouldn't shut that down then, but this is what I would do as an experiment. If you have a second number that you can put up and just go ballistic with Craigslist ads. Okay, get like 40 or 50 Craigslist ads and just use that second number so you can track. This is called split testing in the market world, right? We're going to do experiments. So you're going to see what's coming from Marketplace, and then you see what you get from that phone calls, and then take a look at the phone calls at the end of the month and see how much did Craigslist bring you. And then you'll see if it's really a problem or not. You can't really tell off 15 ads. This 15 ads is not going to get you much business. It's very small. And you might do maybe 1,000 or 2,000 a month if you're lucky off 15 ads on Craigslist.
Okay.
So, and also, are you doing MacBooks or smartwatches?
Yep.
Are you expanding?
Yeah, I'm doing smartwatches. It's pretty slow with that, but I got an Apple Watch this month. I do tablets, MacBooks, everything
Okay.
like that. So I'm definitely open to buying all the electronics so I can make anything I can make money.
If anybody does want help too, and you want, because the other thing is with Craigslist ads, you've got to rotate them all the time. You've got to constantly do this work, and sometimes we get lazy because we got to spend 15 minutes in the morning putting the ads up, think of the ads, be creative, and then we're going to go out and buying. And then sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to put too many ads up because then I got to go work and do it. So it's a psychological thing. So our ad service is only $125 a week, and we do all the work for you. You guys don't have to think on anything. So if anybody is interested in that, we actually do have 2 or 3 openings now. We had a waiting list, but we are taking a couple more people because we had a couple snags with Craigslist, but we worked around it. We figured it out. So if anybody's interested in that, let us know. That's a done-for-you program. You don't do anything. We do all the work for you, and you just go out, take the phone calls, and buy the phones. That's it. The only thing is we do need access to your computer because we post everything. We use a remote access to your desktop, and we post all your ads right from your desktop for you. So we will need access to your computer and your Facebook and Craigslist accounts in order to do that. So if anybody is interested in that, just reach out to me later on, and we'll get you onboarded with that. I'll have Amy give you a call and get all the information and get you signed up. People have been absolutely thrilled that have signed up for it, the people that are doing it, and they're getting great results from it. Okay. Anyways, did that help you at all, Nathan?
Yeah, no, I mean, it did. I've got 4 email accounts right now for Craigslist, and I have a schedule that I put together. I mean, it's nothing like Luke's, obviously, because he's doing, he's got 40 email accounts, but I've put together a schedule that I can go through and repost ads. Like I just posted 3 tonight. I didn't have a chance earlier today. I know I should be doing that in the morning, but tomorrow morning I'm going to post another account.
I found at night it's no good. It's because most of the calls happen from my experience, 5 years flipping phones. Most of our calls are from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. After 6 p.m., it's just like they drop off dramatically. I mean, you'll get some deals if you really want to kill yourself working, but after that, it just drops off a lot. So you want to post your ads right in the morning around 10, 11 o'clock. And that's what we do all our ads for the clients and stuff. We do it right in the morning because people are fresh. That's when they sell. That's like the hot zone, if that makes sense. At night, here's what happens. At night, if you post it and then you don't go out and get the phones or you don't take the calls, all the other posts go ahead of that post, and then it gets buried. And now your ad is not seen by anybody. And it's just like that old expression, if a tree falls in the wood, does anybody hear it? If nobody's around, does anybody hear it? It's the same thing. Your ad just doesn't get seen. Make sense?
Right. Yeah.
So what I would do if I were you, I would post 3 ads more a day and build your account up to 30, 40 Craigslist ads and use a different number to track that.
How many email accounts?
As many as you get away with. I try to get like 5 or 6 ads per account. Usually 5 or 6 is the max that you can usually manage effectively per account.
Okay.
So, 5, 6, 7 accounts if you can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Who else was
Thank
next
you.
that really was struggling? Okay, Timothy really needs help, you're saying. Timothy, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I can come pick it up tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Dave, the thing is, my customers are really hard to close lately. Like, are you cool if we can just role play? You'll kind of get it. It's hard to explain in words.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna agree to this with you, Timothy. But you've been saying this for 2 months, and I've given you your shot on the group chat where there's other people that need help too. So if you are the same way you were 2 months ago and you haven't improved, I'm gonna shut you off and I'll move on to the next one. Is that fair?
Yeah, but like I want you to be the customer though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm going to test you. But if you answer the phone and do the same mistakes that you were making when I trained you on the last group chat, then I'm going to move on. Okay, does that make sense? So whatever I teach you, I want to make sure you're actually going out and applying. Is that fair?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready? All right. Ring, ring.
Ring, ring.
You're the one that's answering the phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait. I want to be the customer, or are you the customer?
I'm not doing that because last time we did that, it just went to hell, and it's just because people just want to just say really weird stuff, and it's just not helpful to anybody. I need to hear you. I know how to take a call. I want to hear how you take the call.
Okay.
All right. So here we go.
I'm nervous.
Ring, ring.
Ring, ring. Hello, this is Tim. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm calling because I have an iPhone 6 that I want to sell.
Oh, okay. How many gigs does it have?
It has 16 gigabytes.
16. And what carrier is it with?
It's Verizon.
Is there anything wrong with the phone?
Okay, let me stop. Who has noticed an improvement with Timothy since the last 2 times you did this? Anybody see anything? Garrett says, very little, not really. So, Timothy, you sound the same exact way you did the last time I coached you. And the last time I coached you, I said you need to be friendly and you need to sound enthusiastic when you take a phone call. You're still answering the phone the same way.
Tell him to smile as he speaks on the phone.
You sound like I'm bothering you almost, or you're working at McDonald's and you don't have anything better to do. That's how it sounds to me when you take a call. And if you sound like that, you're going to just get resistance. There's a psychological thing called the liking loving bias. If they don't like you, they don't want to sell their phone to you.
Yeah.
And the more likable you are, I mean, listen to how Luke and Eric talk. When Luke and Aaron are talking, are they likable and friendly?
Yep.
Right? I want you to be like that. I want you to be like Aaron.
Like enthusiastic.
I don't think Aaron has ever come on and not had the smile like this. Like Aaron comes on, he's smiling ear to ear when he gets on. I need you to do that. I know it's a phone call, but they can hear your smile over the phone, okay? So I want you to smile. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, let's just try it again. All right, here we go. You ready? Okay, ring, ring.
Hello, this is Tim. How can I help you today?
Here we go. Now, Tim, I want you to answer the phone like that every single time. If we ever role play again, you need to answer the phone like that. Is that fair?
Fair.
Every time you answer the phone call tomorrow, I want you to answer the phone like that.
Okay.
Okay. Because see, your face expressions you're like, Dave, this is bullshit. I want to know how to overcome the objections. Just give me the freaking good stuff. Why aren't you giving me the complicated stuff? It isn't complicated. I try to tell you, you guys, some of you guys make this way harder than it is. If you just smile and you're nice to people, it's easy. It's easy when you're like, hello, thank you for calling Buy Sell Fix. How are you today? They don't give you objections. But when you answer the phone like this, yes, hello? Yes, okay. How many gigabytes do you have? Okay. Yep, I can give you a 60 on that.
I was just trying to sound confident.
No, be friendly. Be likable. People like friendliness. It's okay. Okay. So, anyways,
Sorry about that.
No, you don't be sorry. I'm trying to help you so you know how to negotiate in the future. Right?
Okay,
You
yeah.
asked, you wanted a role play. You said you were getting objections. You've been messaging me almost every other day saying, Dave, I need help with objections. And I'm trying to tell you, the objections are just like a symptom, right? Like if you drink poison and you have a stomach ache and you're like, doctor, I have a stomach ache. Can I get some Pepto-Bismol? It's like, then the next week you go back and you're like, doctor, can I get some Pepto-Bismol? I got a stomach ache. And the doctor finds out you've been drinking poison. He's like, hey, stop drinking the poison. You don't need the Pepto-Bismol anymore. Does that make sense? That's what overcoming objections is. It's just a symptom of not doing the right things on the phone.
All right, yeah.
When they say, oh, this other guy said I'll sell it or I'll think about it, a lot of that stuff is because you're just not friendly. You're not offering the right price. You're not accurate with your appraisals. That's all that stuff boils down to, guys, really. So here's the big things. When you're on the phone, if you want to close 90% of people, one, be friendly. Smile like it's the most beautiful girl in the world or the most handsome guy in the world that you're meeting on a date for the first time. Smile, be friendly. Hi, how you doing today? Talk to them. Or if it's your long-lost friend you haven't seen, smile. 2, know your appraisals perfectly. If I test you right now, Luke, Timothy, I'm going to test you on a phone. I want your appraisal in 30 seconds.
All phones are unlocked in Canada, so yeah.
I want an iPhone SE for Verizon.
I would buy that for around 50 Canadian bucks and resell it for 150 to 200 Canadian.
Okay, that was pretty accurate. Good. All right, so you've got the appraisals and the negotiation down. Where are your sales at right now?
I think I'm at 2K.
Okay, how many ads do you have up?
Are
you posting in Facebook groups?
Facebook group, 1 ads, but I got a ton of leads.
Okay, that's not good enough. You see, if you get a lot of leads from one ad, it's probably just a lot of garbage leads. You got to have, the more ads you have, the more business you'll get. So that could be another reason why you're not getting a lot of deals, because you don't have enough leads coming in. You got to post in at least 5 Facebook groups per day. Okay. Now you're not using Craigslist. You're in Canada, so you're going to use Kijiji. But how many ads on Kijiji do you have?
I didn't activate my ads for today, but I have 5 on standby.
It's not good. I mean, Zachary, who's doing over 10,000 a month, that's in this group, he had like 30.
Yeah.
Well, you got to stop trying to beat the system. You got to just do it. Okay. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I can teach you all this stuff you want to hear, but that's not going to help you. I'm giving you the stuff you need to hear right now. These are the things you need to change. You need to get more ads up.
Yeah.
Okay. You get more calls coming in. You're going to close more deals. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Because like I thought 20 leads was like good enough.
No. Well, it depends. It depends. If you get 50 ads and you only get 20 leads and they're good quality leads, then that's good. But if they're all garbage, you're not closing any deals, and you've got one ad, that's probably the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to get more ads up, guys. The more you advertise, the more business you get, period. Okay.
Okay.
Who is finding this stuff helpful, guys? I know I'm kind of giving custom help to these guys, but is this helping anybody here? Gary says me. Oh, it says me. Josh says Josh is very critical. Chris says yes. Awesome. Okay, good. All right. Should I do one more person? Does anybody want me to do one more? Lillian says yes. Who do you want to do? Garrett, I've had you come on a couple times. Is there anybody new? I want someone here who's like terrified, like someone that is like really, really, really wants to come on bad, but like they're scared shitless. Who is that? I know you're out there. I'll be really nice to you. I promise. Who's like shaking their boots to talk to me? Lillian says me. No, you're not, Lillian. I met you in person. Garrett says I'm shaking. All right. Eric says I don't have boots. All right, Garrett. We'll help Garrett. Go ahead, Garrett. Come on. Can you unmute yourself, Garrett?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So, actually, I just have one question before the role play or whatever you wanted to do. But when you buy MacBooks, like, what do you have to turn off before you pay?
MacBooks, there is a Find My Mac app, I think. But see, with all electronic devices, guys, if you just go through the factory restore process of any phone or any laptops, and you just make sure you restore the stuff, that's going to clear out 99.9% of the problems. So whenever you buy a MacBook, a Lenovo tablet, or whatever kind of computer, just make sure you restore it before you give them the cash. That's the key, before you give them the cash. Because if not, you end up like what happened with Austin, where they promise you, oh, I promise I'll take it off later. No, they're not going to do that. You don't give them the cash with that deal.
Yeah, I know. I just I did some research into it, but I couldn't figure out how to restore a MacBook, but I'm sure it's not too hard to find in settings. I just couldn't find the information online.
Cool. Josh, I know you're chomping at the bit to talk, but I'm trying to keep this real simple. And sometimes you just like give the rocket science version. Okay. So I want to keep this easy so everybody understands it, and it's a simple formula. So basically here, the simple way is just restore the phone and you don't have to worry about anything. Restore the MacBook and you're good. You're not going to have to worry about it. If you restore a laptop or you restore the MacBook, do a factory reset, there's no problems. Okay. What's the next question? Because I want to get into a little bit more.
That was the main question, but I just want to do like a quick role play to see if I've improved since last week. That's
okay. Anybody who wants to role play is going to get quizzed now from now on. So how many Craigslist ads do you have, Garrett?
Like 20-ish.
Why only 20?
Because I get a bunch of leads from Facebook. I get like maybe 30, 40 a day.
How much? Where are you at sales wise?
I'm going pretty slow right now. I've gotten a lot of rejection and stuff from Facebook, but I haven't been closing a couple on Craigslist recently.
Huh. Okay. Let me ask this: Do you read any books, Garrett, or watch any videos?
I watch more movies or more YouTube videos than books, but I do a little bit of both. Every
day, this is what I want you to do, because how many people here feel Garrett needs to work on his confidence a little bit? Say yes if that maybe he could come off a little more confident when he's talking. Okay, so before, because I don't even need to role play, I can hear it in your voice. Good salespeople are confident and they project their voice. I want you to listen to some good salespeople on YouTube for 15 minutes a day. I want you to listen to Brian Tracy. I want you to listen to Grant Cardone, okay, and maybe even a little bit of Tony Robbins.
Can you repeat those names quick?
Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone is fantastic if you want to learn sales. He's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I know Aaron's a big fan of Grant Cardone, right? I know. Yeah. I
am, yes. Cardone's a man.
Okay. I mean, he's big into real estate too, but Grant Cardone is great for sales. I read his book, Sell or Be Sold, is fantastic. If you haven't read that. But just watch YouTube videos from him. It's great. Gary Vaynerchuk is great for some motivation, but he's not really more for sales. He's just more for motivation. Brian Tracy is really good for salesmanship. Zig Ziglar is amazing. If you can listen to Zig Ziglar was like my mentor. I listened to him every single day when I flip phones. Every single day. I literally memorized this DVD he had called Born to Win. Where I could recite the whole thing right now for an entire hour. That's how powerful Zig Ziglar is. One of the best ever. So he's a little more old school. You guys are all into Gary Vee now and everything like that. I'm older, so I like Ziggy. Anyways, all right. So Garrett, now go ahead. We can role play, but I'm only gonna give a couple minutes because we've done this a few times before.
I don't need too much time.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna say ring ring.
Hello, this is Garrett. How can I help you?
Hi, I was calling because I have a phone I want to sell.
Awesome. What phone are you looking to sell today?
I have a Galaxy S8.
Galaxy S8. And what phone company is that on?
It's for Sprint.
For Sprint, okay. And does the phone happen to have any problems, any issues?
Nope, it's in good condition. Everything works fine with it.
Okay, awesome. I'll be willing to give you $200 for that.
Boy, that's really low. This is like a $900 phone.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. These phones, when they're new, obviously they're priced high, but I mean, your phone's used, and I'm not going to resell it for anything close to that. And I mean, I can't buy it for more than what I could sell it for. So I mean, if it helps you, I could come up to 210. But what were you looking to get for it?
Okay, let me stop you right here. So, guys, this is where I'm talking about when the negotiation sometimes isn't the problem. So that phone is appraising right now at $400, you know.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And you offered me $200 on that.
Well, I mean, I think my strategy is more like starting low and coming up to like saying my top dollar right off the bat.
How much are your sales for the month?
I think like
3,000?
Yeah.
And you're getting 50 calls a day?
Not calls, just like Facebook messages. But most of them are just like people just wondering what they're gonna get for their phone, but not actually trying to sell them.
I don't think you're closing the amount of deals you should be closing, Garrett. Because with what you're getting, you should be at like 7,000-8,000 a month easy. And I think you might be losing people because you're offering too low and you're insulting them, and you don't. No offense, but you don't have the sales skills to back up your lowballing yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not really confident on the phone, and then also the way you explained that, you just kind of went off on a spiel with me without really taking your time a little bit. See, like, watch this. Let me do a little role play with Aaron, if you don't mind. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Aaron, are you okay with that?
Yeah. What are we doing?
Okay, so like, let's say let's start the whole call off. All right. So first of all, I mean, look at his stance. Like when he's just ready. He's like, if you look at him when he's ready, he has the confidence. Like, I'm going to pull this off. I don't care what Dave throws at me. I'm getting this deal. A lot of it, guys, is mindset. It's really important to be right there. I know this, like you're thinking, well, come on, Dave. It's that simple. It's not that hard. You just got to decide you're ready to do it. Okay. And then here we go. Ring, ring.
Thanks for calling Phone Mammoth. This is Aaron.
Hi, how you doing? I had a phone that I wanted to sell.
Awesome. What do you have?
I have a Galaxy S8 for spring.
All right. Any problems with it?
Nope. It's a good condition.
Fantastic. And what's your name, by the way?
It's Dave.
All right, Dave. So let's see. It's good condition Sprint phone, right?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. I can give you $200 for it.
Oh, geez, 200. Yeah. No, I can't do that. No, thank you though.
Why not?
I mean, I paid like $900 for this phone. That's just too little. I'm sorry.
I mean, it is a fantastic phone. What were you trying to get for it?
Let me pause really quick. Let's stop and analyze. I love what he just did right there. See how he said that is a fantastic phone. He did what's called is defusing the person. He agreed with them. The best way to win an argument with someone is agree with them. They shut down right away. He said, I agree. That is a great phone. How much are you looking to get? Fantastic. Okay. So anyways, I was looking to at least get like $500.
Woo! $500, Dave? You're looking to get 500, Dave?
Yes, 500.
I mean, it's a great phone, Dave. I definitely want to give you what it's worth. I buy a lot of phones. Where did you come up with the number of $500, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I just think it's worth that much. I paid $900. I figured it'd be worth at least half. It's only a year old, and I'm just trying to get some money. I need to get as much as I can right now. Times are hard. I've got the mortgage coming up. We're not able to pay our rent, so I'm just trying to sell this. I just want to get my money with it. I just want to get my money, can you help me out?
I definitely can help you out, and I definitely understand where you're coming from. The way these phones work is that they don't really retain value. They drop in value a lot. I know you don't know me. This is our first time on the phone. If you were to contact other people or call other people, it's going to be very hard to get $500. Let me ask you a question. Have you tried selling it yourself or listing it yourself?
No, I haven't. I don't know anything about that stuff,
Well, no worries. That's why people called me. So,
okay. Sorry, Aaron, one second. I just want to break it down for everybody because, it's so good. Like, see how he's taking his time on me. He's not rushing, right? He's just working every deal. Like, he's got to go through this process. And because of that, I feel comfortable. And I'm still here on the phone with him. And as long as I'm still here talking with Aaron, he's got a shot at that deal. It's only when I'm gone, he's got a big chance of losing it. And he's asking me this question, so why didn't you sell it, Dave? He's getting my brain thinking, oh, well, I don't know, I guess. Because people don't think about this stuff, right? Nobody thinks about this when you're in a negotiation. But if you try to tell them this stuff, they don't want to hear it. But if they say it, it's the truth. Oh, well, I don't want to sell it on eBay. How come you don't want to sell it on eBay, Dave? Just like you said, oh, well, I don't know anything about that. So now as they say this out loud, they realize how stupid they sound, if that makes sense. Right? Okay. So go ahead.
You're absolutely right. Wow. I wasn't even aware I was consciously doing some of those things. So let's see.
Timothy says, I just closed the deal live because of your tips. Great job, Timothy. Awesome. Sorry. Go ahead, Aaron.
So, here's the thing, Dave. You could definitely take that phone and list it yourself. You might be able to get 500. I've been doing this for a while. So to be honest with you, if I can level with you, you might be sitting on it for, a couple weeks. I buy and sell phones, so I need to make a little profit. The highest I could do would be 200, but I would be able to meet you today and bring cash.
You can't do at least 400 maybe?
Can't do 400. If I could, Dave, I would. I just can't, just with the numbers I need to be in. The highest I'd be able to do would be 200.
Oh. All right. 225 at least, and then you got a deal.
I can't go higher than 200, Dave. The highest I can go is 200.
Let me think about it a little bit, and then maybe I'll give you a call back.
Well, no worries, Dave. I think it's definitely important to make sure that you're making the right decision and you're getting the value of your phone. If you don't mind me asking, what do you want to think about?
Oh, I just want to see what other people are offering and things like that.
Fair enough. So it sounds like it's the price, right? You want to get at least 225?
I want to get 500, but I think at least 225 is reasonable.
Fair enough. So if you don't sell the phone to me right now, what are you going to do next?
I love this. Fantastic. So, guys, who can everybody see like how much work Aaron puts in for these deals? He's not like some people are like, I'll do 200, and then they're like, oh wait, no, you don't want to do 200. Okay, I'll do 225. Oh no, I can't do that. Okay, I can't do 250, and you're just going back and forth. He's just keeps going back to the why. See, because the thing is, people who sell you their phone at high prices, they're not really sold. He's selling me. He's being a true salesman because he's getting me to realize why I'm selling him this phone in the first place, which is I'm not good at selling on eBay. I need fast cash. I'm broke, and he's going to give it to me. He's giving me all the things I need, but he's got to get me to think about it. He's got to get me to run that process in my brain and remember all that stuff because people forget why they called you in the first place sometimes. And he's always on my side. He's always still, as you notice, he's talking to me as almost I was his own child, and he was looking out for me. Dave, I do want you to get the most for your phone. And I understand. I know that's hard, but I can only do 200. It's, that's what it is. I totally understand what you're doing, but this is what I can do for you. Fantastic. Go ahead. I'll let you keep going, Aaron. Just want to break it down so people understand.
Appreciate that. So you said you want to think about it. So if you don't sell me the phone right now, what are you going to do next to try to sell it?
I don't know. Maybe just see if my friends will buy it. Or I'm not sure, actually. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it.
Listen, Dave, it's a great phone. I understand where you're coming from. You're at 225 now, right? You'd sell it to me now for 225, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm at 200. We're $25 difference away. Is it really worth your time to call your friends and do other things, eating up your time to potentially get another $25 when you have the ability to meet me right now for $200 in cash?
Oh, all right. I'll do it. But how do we do this? How do I get my cash?
Where are you at now?
I'm about 15 minutes away.
Awesome. You know where I'm at?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Well, you know that quick trip that's right there on Limburg and 270?
Yes.
Awesome. So you just want to meet there in about 15 minutes?
Okay. Sounds good. Do I need to give you the charger or anything like this?
No, just bring the phone, and then, if it is an account, we'll be able to factory reset it, right?
Yes. I can factory reset it. I know how to do that stuff. So. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's all I need is a phone, and then I always create a bill of sale. So will you have your driver's license on you?
Yes, I have my driver's license. Yep.
Fantastic. Well, I'll see you there in about 15 minutes. I'll head there now. I'll be in a silver Toyota. I'll park in the front, and then I'll send you this is your cell, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool. I'll send you a text when I get there.
And you said 225, right?
200. You're right.
All right. Figured I'd try to get you one last time. All right. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right. See you, Dave.
Woo! Let's give Aaron a hand. That was fantastic. Great job. Awesome. Fantastic. So, one last thing I want to point out was a master sales technique that Aaron did was notice he never tells the customer what's going on. He gets them to say it. So when you say it, you're a liar. When they say it, it's the truth. So if you say, Dave, well, if you sell it on eBay, you're only going to get this, and you try to preach to them, they're just like blah, 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 liar salesman crap. But when Aaron says, so what are you going to do with that? Oh, I don't know. Well, I'll sell it on eBay. And he says, well, have you ever sold on eBay before? No. He gets them to sell themselves. And that's one of the techniques of a master salesperson is getting the customer to sell themselves. Excellent job. Fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the group chat tonight. It was pretty solid stuff here. Thank you again, Aaron. And thank you, Luke, for coming on here. Fantastic. Excellent job. Did you guys all learn something today? Was this helpful? Eric says fantastic. Dari says yes. Awesome. Yes. Okay, awesome. Awesome, guys. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. If anybody's interested in us doing the ads for you, just reach out to me or Amy, and we'll get you signed up. If you guys want to work more with Luke and Aaron, just reach out to them. They'll help you. Happy to help you. Aaron is fantastic getting people to close, and Luke can help you with those Craigslist ads, get the leads flowing in like crazy from Craigslist. So anyways, you guys have a great night, and thanks again.